A lot of people say you have to be really good at math to get into data science and analytics. I don't think that's necessarily the case. I think no matter your background, you can become a data analyst. But let's talk about the most important math inside of this field. The first group is statistics and basic things like the min, the max, the mean, the median, what's the difference, what's a mode, what's a standard deviation, a quartile range, histogram, distribution, those types of things are pretty key in data science and analytics. And then maybe a step up from that would be hypothesis testing, which basically allows you to test two different groups and see if there's a statistical significance difference between the two. You usually will compare what's called a p-value to see if there's actually does this website actually convert better than this website design? That's one example. After statistics, the thing that people would say that you have to know would be calculus. Things like derivatives and integrals are obviously really key in the math behind data science and machine learning. Computers do the math for you now, so it's not as important that you actually can do the math by hand, but probably more like understand the concepts behind it. The idea of, taking a derivative of an equation, setting it to zero. Those types of things like optimization problems are pretty big in data science. But once again, I think people overstress that you have to understand calculus to be a data analyst or to be a data scientist. It's definitely more helpful in data science, but specifically for data analysts, you don't really need it. And that's true of the third bucket as well, which is linear algebra. Things like matrix math, things like PCA, principal component analysis, eigenvectors, eigenvalues. That's really useful when you get really deep into data science. But at the beginning, I don't think you really need it. So overall, if you want to become a data analyst, don't stress the math. You guys can do this. Let me know if you need help in the comments.